Hey, what's up everyone? I'm Praetorian and welcome back to HOI4 as we are playing with the Commune of France in the Kaiserreich mod. Alright guys, so last episode we defeated Germany, which we did that in 5 weeks. I said 2.5 episodes because that's how long it took, but remember we were going really slow through those episodes. It was only 5 weeks. That is actually quicker than Germany defeated France. It took them 6 weeks to defeat France. So yeah, that's Blitzkrieg for the win, guys. We did very well against them. I'm surprised at how quickly it folded up, but when I rewatched the video and listened to some of the things I heard in the comments, it does seem like it might have been our tanks that won the war, because I don't know if they had any anti-tank weapons. We don't actually know. I didn't really cover over their unit designs to see what they had in there, so maybe they didn't have any anti-tanks, but what I do know is they didn't have a lot of tank units. So I think it was just they didn't have any answer for our tanks, and from what I'm seeing in this mod, it almost seems like a lot of countries don't use tanks. I mean, the Americans have tanks here. You can see the Americans got tanks. I didn't see the Germans with too many tanks, though, or anybody else that we fought for that matter. So I think that's really why we're winning here so easily. It's just because nobody has the tanks to answer against us. So let's go and get started, guys. I went ahead and moved some of the units everywhere. Yellow Army's going to be coming down here to Italy. They're going to hold this, maybe push forward a bit, especially if the Italians pull all their troops off when we do this naval invasion here in 3 days. So we're going to do the naval invasion, and you know, hopefully there's nobody here defending. We'll be able to take Sicily quite easily and move up southern Italy. And I imagine they're going to pull divisions off, which will then allow us to push forward with the Yellow Army. So that's a plan to get Italy knocked out of the war. We're going to bring the Blue Army over here. The Purple Army we're going to just place right here for right now. We'll eventually bring them over here, but let me just see what the situation looks like, supply and all that kind of good stuff. Maybe get the Blue Army to push forward just a little bit. And then the Red Army is going to take that out. And after they're done with that, I think they're going to be our defensive army, just in case Austria gets frosty here. And then this army here will be moving over to, I'm thinking Africa, guys, to get Morocco taken out. We are winning here, but obviously we could do a lot better if we had better troops there. So that's what I'm thinking we're going to do. That's the initial plan. Also have moved our planes all over the place, so we should probably get some of these guys attacking here. Already moved all the planes, so as much as we could. There's really not a whole lot of air bases. These guys are moving now. Yeah, there's not a lot of air bases here for us to make use of. Well, it looks like they pulled out. We had 1,200 planes here, so I didn't really have a lot of ability to move over to here, but it looks like they all just moved out. Excellent. So that'll open it up for us, because yeah, we got a ton of planes that are currently not really able to provide much support here. So we'll bring those guys over here. It looks like maybe they moved them back here. That's what it kind of feels like, doesn't it? So let's move these guys over here, and we'll move another close air support over here. All right, and then with these here, we can move. I think that'll put it up to 600. All right, so let's go ahead and move. Oh, I guess we'll do the fighters. Yeah, one fighter. Oops, my bad. One fighter and one close air support into here. And hopefully they don't overstaff it too much. Looks like the AI is moving their planes all over the place, so really we just don't know what they're doing. They're doing crazy shit. So let's go and attack there, because, yeah, I mean, we can. Why not? I don't see any reason not to. Should start pushing forward here, start taking all this territory. Even though I know there's river penalties, but there's no way to avoid those river penalties. We do have to cross that river eventually, so might as well make it happen now. We should be able to get this done. It looks like the Yellow Army is already doing it. I brought this other army over here to do it, but it's completely unnecessary. Didn't need to do that. Okay, also I brought some naval bombers into here to hopefully bomb the Russian, I almost called them Soviet, to bomb the Russian Navy. You guys can, let's go and attack this way, support this attack. Should be able to overwhelm them with tanks here. You guys go and attack as well. Get across that river, please. Danzig looks like we're having some trouble. We can't really support that just yet. We are across the river, so it's kind of irrelevant. And let's have these guys finish this up. Oh, well, actually, they're probably going to have to wait a bit. Let's let their organization get up. There's no reason to attack with no organization. And then, now that these guys are done here, let's go ahead and get them moving over there to Africa, guys, to help out. I'm over here for right now. We're looking at... Oh, we are done. So we probably want to go ahead and invade. There is still a bit of an Italian fleet here to be concerned with. They have 13 ships. They could catch us. We do have our search and destroy fleet out there. I don't know how well they would do. They're currently battling here. Okay. I just don't want to get... I don't want to get our convoys caught out there. That'd be really stupid. There's a large army. Let's wait a second. There's no reason not to wait. Just wait, and we got to get our Yellow Army over there anyway to take advantage of them pulling off. So it's fine if we wait just a little bit. So we're going to get moving forward here, guys. Let's attack. I'm just going to attack everywhere. In fact, yeah, let's attack this way here, and then we're going to send one light tank into each province here. Come on, guys. Alright, so looking good on every attack except for that one, but that's okay. What we'll do is, I know we just gotta, well, maybe don't. Never mind. Okay, we can bring these guys into there. Attack, man. Alright, so it looks like Danzig will be cut off on the rest of the territory here. And let's just keep on advancing the front. Move as rapidly as we can. Remember, they have these really fast tank units, so it's quite an advantage that we have over all of our enemies. Yeah, the tanks are ridiculously fast. It's insane just how quick they are. It's pretty cool. So, yeah, I'm not going to bring the Purple Army just yet. We'll just kind of like keep them behind, keep them out of the supply zone there. Let's just move them over here. Because, yeah, I am a bit worried about supply, guys. I think supply is going to be an issue. You see they have supply problems there as it is. So, yeah, we don't need to be pumping them into here. We can't access that naval battle results, unfortunately. It looks like we did take that province, so the Red Army can then move to their new order. Where else can we attack here? Let's attack there and get that done, guys. Get it over with. All right, so everybody's attacking. Let's go ahead and push forward here. I think it looks like these two aren't assigned here. Attack! Alright, so we should be able to continue pushing them back very rapidly. I don't see any issues. I'm going to attack over there. I don't see how we're going to have any issues with this, guys. The Russians they're strong. I can't look at them through there, but the Russians have a lot of divisions. They have, well, they have a lot less. We killed a lot of Russians. A lot of Russian troops were killed here in Germany. They lost a ton of troops. I don't know, maybe 100, 200 divisions. It's a lot. Yeah, it might be as many as 200 divisions they lost when Germany capitulated. Would not be shocking. Looks like we did engage their fleet. Nope, never mind. Talking at my ass here. This is not their fleet. Oh, it is. It's Two Sicily's fleet. That's right. They have 13 submarines, so it looks like all of their fleet is submarines, because I think that's all the ship. They have 13 ships, and there's 13 submarines. So we have found them. We have engaged them, perhaps. I'm not entirely sure. Nope, our fleet is not over there. I don't think our fleet is covering that area, actually. Well, let's go ahead and have them cover it so that we can try and destroy those submarines, so I don't have to worry about them any longer. We got the Yellow Army in the front, but of course they're a little bit weak. The Red Army is done with their order. We're going to put them on the Austrian border for right now. I just don't want... Well, do we need... We don't really stretch it out here. I was thinking it was just going to be the Austrian border. Alright, let me see. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You know, we can stretch it out a bit more. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, whatever, it's fine. We'll just stretch it all the way out. I'm not actually going to do... I'm hoping we don't actually have to fight them. This is just in case. Just in case they declare war on us somehow. I don't know, get pulled in by an event. It's highly unlikely, but it could happen. And they have already capitulated. Oh, wow, that sucks. I'm guessing the Germans had troops there, and that's why. All right, well, there's nothing to be done about it. Looks like we are losing here. We lost our entire army. Well, that sucks. Damn. Damn, they fucked us up. Yeah, they killed our whole army there. Well, that's a bit shocking, actually. Alright, I want you guys to wrap that up for us. But yeah, we lost our whole army there. We are not doing so well in Asia now. We wrapped up this territory here, of course. But yeah, then after that, it just kind of went downhill. Over here, trying to get these other divisions to retake this land that the Germans were going to take back when they left here. Apparently, a lot of people don't agree with me. Some people do. A lot of people don't agree with me that this feature, you know, where they kind of bounce to the next front, a lot of people don't agree that that's a bad one, which is interesting, because I've thought it was universally agreed that it was kind of shitty. Maybe that's just a certain category of player, though. The category of player who likes full control over everything, that has to control everything, would probably be the type of player that would not agree with it, while those that don't really care so much about controlling everything, that are fine with reducing micromanagement in any sense of the way, would be okay with it. Now, for me, it's actually more micromanagement. Like, it's not that difficult for me to take, oh, this army's done here, let me grab them and put them on this front. Bow. It's done. Like, it's easy. If I want them to move to the front, they're now going over there. It's a lot harder to deal with this shit that happens here when they do their own thing. And this is not the only problem that can be caused, is, you know, the convoys, you know, because this is a pretty rare situation, you know, when you have armies assigned to multiple places like this that have a lot of sea zones in between them. It's pretty rare, understandably. You're not going to run into that issue too many times, especially not here in Europe. But you can see other issues, like where they go into an area where you can't supply them, or where, you know, how sometimes fronts disappear. They disappear all the time. The front disappears, a small front in particular just disappears. And then what's going to happen with those troops? Well, normally they would have just stayed there. They don't have a front, so they're not going anywhere. Now they're going to be reassigned to the next front, so they could completely leave that front undefended. And yeah, it's just, to me, it seems like more micromanagement. I don't know why anybody would like it, but You know, that's the thing with anything, is that, you know, we often don't universally agree on things, which is always interesting, I think. Attack both these ways with both these tanks. Bring these guys on over here. And do we have any other? We could send these divisions in here. Attack! All right, we've got Danzig in our hands. And like I said, we're just going to try and push forward as quickly as we can, bring the Purple Army behind them. And then when the Purple Army gets, or when we get this front a little bit wider, then we'll bring the Purple Army up to assist us. Pacific States of America is called the Philippines and is our enemy. Okay. I didn't know that they could do that. Let's take a look here. Where are they at? Are they in the faction? They're not in the faction. Are they a puppet? I think maybe, yeah. That's the case. They're a puppet of the Pacific States. I didn't know that. All right, maybe that's a recent development. Maybe not. But that could have been something with the national focus, or they asked for assistance. Yeah, I really don't know what was going on with the Philippines. I thought they were part of, you know what? I think they're part of the Japanese faction when they fell, but then that would make them part of the German faction. Maybe that's what happened. They became free or something. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm going to stop trying to speculate. But the point is that they're now at war with us. Do they have a navy? They don't have a navy. They do have divisions. Another place we'd have to attack. All right. Well, it is what it is. It looks like we did not do so well there. But we didn't completely die, so there's that. Okay. Well, these guys got engaged here. I'm actually tempted to send them over here. I know sending more divisions over here might not be for the best, especially because they got to go through that sea zone that we don't have defended. But let's see what we can do there. We need more troops. I really don't want to lose that spot if possible, but it doesn't look like we're going to be able to hold it. These divisions look like they just got caught, so that's unfortunate. What we need to do, we don't have an air base here. That's what we need to do. Obviously, we can't put any planes there right now. We're going to build it up pretty high. I can't put any planes there, of course, because we can't supply them at the moment, so it's not a priority. I'm not going to prioritize it until we get the other stuff built, like that naval base, which we're never going to get anything built here as long as they keep on attacking us, which they will not give up on that attack. We're going to have some trouble keeping that province, guys. I'm going to tell you that right now. Taking a look at situation here, it looks like we did push forward in several locations. I don't know if we actually lost that. Can't really tell. You know what? It'd probably be better to try and cut them off. I think that's probably the best way to do this here. And you guys are going to stay here because you're going to support that attack. And you guys are going to support that attack as well. And let's see if we can't get those two divisions cut off and destroyed. We will attempt an attack here as well because it looks like that could be a win. Maybe. Yeah, looks like that'll be a win. So we'll go and attack there. Or else we might want to launch an attack. We could try right there. I don't know. We'll just have to see, guys. It looks like it might be a challenging fight. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It wasn't going to work. There's one thing when we're just fighting one division, but when we're fighting two, and I think there's a mountain province, yeah, that's not going to go well for us. All right, that's okay. So these guys are almost over here. We'll wait until we get the whole army over there. It's not really a rush. And then what happened with the Navy here? Did we ever sink their submarines? We're engaged with them right now. So is our yellow army on the front? They are. I also moved all the planes over here as well, guys. We have a ton of planes here. Let's launch the invasion. I think it's safe to do it. So it's this army here. Let's see if they have anything. No, they don't. Somebody was saying also that we had some generals that needed to be upgraded. I think a lot of these guys don't have traits that I want. So like Blue Army, Winter Expert, don't care about that. Yellow Army might have something. I haven't looked at them in a while. They do. They have some good ones here. We'll probably go with Infantry Expert for the Yellow Army. They mostly have infantry, so it makes sense. Yeah, let's do Infantry Expert. Taking a look at the Purple Army here, see if they have any upgrades. They should. They did a lot of fighting. God, the supply here is garbage. All right, they don't have shit. All right, nothing for us there. These guys might have something. Guerrilla Fighter. Okay. None of these are that useful for us at the moment. Over here, he doesn't have anything. Red Army might have something. He did a lot of fighting. Let's take a look at him. He's got nothing. Orange Army, nothing. Purple Army, nothing. Okay, excellent. Also, they actually did take some territory here, which I didn't want them to do. Let's just retreat here. Can we just get out of here? Yeah, they pushed the front back. Damn, yeah. All right, well, whatever. It won't let me retreat for whatever reason. All right, yeah, they can't retreat. Yeah, we had them signed to this front here. It was right here. This is where we had the fortifications that we built. And this division pushed them back, and now they're getting pushed back again, so I'm not sure what's going on there. Nothing else happening along this front here, so we don't need to be concerned about that just yet. We don't have the troop numbers for us to launch an offensive. Maybe we should send some troops over there. That's obviously something we could do. We did just launch this, right? Did I send them? I don't know if I actually clicked the button. Let's click it. All right, we didn't click it. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. Red Army stay here. I don't know what's going on with this purple army, guys. Why are they taking so much supply here? Maybe it's just all damaged really bad. Looks like it. Maybe there's just too many divisions right now for this area. So let's just move them. Let's move the light tanks over here. Just kind of spread out the level a little bit, so that maybe the supply won't be as bad. It looks like the problem might be that the supply is coming through here actually. All right, so let's go ahead and get these guys advancing. I've actually had them sitting here for a little while when they could have been attacking. We need to get moving forward as quickly as we can. Attack. Why can't he attack? Oh, yeah, that's not a problem. All right, so we're going to attack this way with these guys here. Should be able to launch that attack there. Help them out in this defense here. And we're winning as well. Let's go and send those guys over that way. And come on, just keep on pushing forward, guys. And I think you can attack right there, can't you? Yes, you can. I know it's across river, but it's absolutely fine. I'm all right with it. And just keep on getting these guys advancing forward here at all times. We could also be giving them a bit of a bonus. That's the wrong blue army. So let's go ahead and do that. We want them to... I think they're in the war. I think so. Let me double check, though. Yeah, okay. All of this is in the conflict. Got it. And that's when we're going to need that other army, once we get past this area here, which then we'll just kind of change this up when that happens. And then we'll bring the purple army over here, and they can help push the front forward. Let's go ahead and send you guys this way, and you over that way. And you guys go this... Oh, actually, no. Yeah, that'll work. All right, excellent. Actually, there's nobody there. We can support when we land there. That's fine. Got to defend. And you guys can support that attack. All right, does look like they are winning there, but having some difficulty. It's a difficult fight. Let's go and have you guys push forward here, and you go over that way. All right, moving very, very rapidly through this territory here. As I said, the Russians, I think they have the same issue that the Germans have, that they don't have any tanks. So I think the real question is, do they have anti-tanks? Nope, can't really. Let me just pause and try and hover over this for a second. I'm seeing artillery. They do have anti-tanks. Yeah, they have anti-tanks. All right, so they have some resistance for our tanks. It's not like we're being able to just advance it through here without any resistance, but yeah, I don't think they have. They just don't have enough tanks. That's really the issue here. I've always said people overemphasize tanks. Some people do, I think. And people act like the tanks are the end-all, be-all. And they're not. In certain situations, tanks are not superior to infantry. It just depends on the particular situation. But in this situation, you've got to have something. You got to have some tanks. And I think the biggest problem is, of course, that our tanks are so fast. They're just remarkably fast. And so if you have no tanks that can kind of compare to that speed, we did win here very, very easily. All right, awesome. So let's go ahead and get them advancing. We're going to have a light tank just all the way up to there for obvious reasons. And then, yeah, you guys go there as well. And then let's send these guys over here. And you guys can just grab that real quick. And as far as the infantry, just come over here. It's going to take you long enough as it is. You guys are going to attack that way, and you guys go over there as well. Try and grab up this province as quickly as we can. I bet they start pulling off this front here. They might anyway. I don't see anybody in Roma right now. We could probably grab that up real quick. Maybe. We'll see. Well, no, there is a little bit of resistance there. Huh, weird. I can't see him. Okay, yeah, that is incredibly weird. All right, we'll just pull back, because clearly, yeah, it's not going to work. All right, so yeah, we're going to be getting this wrapped up here. It probably won't take us very long to get Sicily under our control. Italy's pretty much already out of the war. You can go ahead and consider them out of the war. They're done for. Let's go ahead and attack them over here. And these guys here. Make sure we always have people attacking. And infantry obviously is like way behind the front right now. So the supply situation is now fixed. Yeah, now that we pulled them back, so that's good news. However, I don't want to pull them forward just yet. The front's just not wide enough to justify it, so we will wait. What do we do over here? We sunk 3 more of the submarines. I believe that means they only have a few ships left. 7 ships left. Okay, so we don't have to worry about them any longer. They are done for. We pretty much have control of the Mediterranean. I don't know that anybody else would have any fleets over there. Could be wrong. Could be some enemy fleets there. Not seeing them, but yeah. And now that I think Italy is the only power we have to worry about there now. So this division's holding out on their own for right now. I bet those 2 went back, and yep, they went to the sea to go to an area that I don't even want them to go, and they're gonna die. I wanted them to come over this way, but yeah, now they're gonna die. It's just, this is fucking super frustrating, man. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna bring this division over there now because I want them going to this front when they're done. I don't even know. It says we have 6 divisions assigned there, but yeah, I don't see 6 divisions. They're probably all stuck in the sea, getting attacked by somebody. Let's go and try and get this taken care of, guys. See if we can't get this wrapped up here. And I think what happened is they finished up there, and then the front didn't remain. So I don't know what the hell happened here, because I had my troops going all the way across here and they never did finish it. Instead, they just reassigned themselves to another front. Somehow the front disappeared, which allowed them to go to another front. So it looks like, yeah, we're getting destroyed all throughout here. All of our convoys are getting sunk. We went from having a 24 size division army to having 17, and most of those will get destroyed. It's just the way it is because of that. I wouldn't have sent them in the sea, actually, but yeah, they'd already been sent, so it didn't really matter. All right, so let's go and attack over this way. It looks like we didn't get all the way across, unfortunately. Did they pull divisions off to face it? It doesn't really look like it. They might have already had some divisions down in the south there. Why can I not see the troops in Roma? That's so weird. There's clearly troops there, but I can't see who they are. Huh. Okay, whatever. Yeah, that's really weird. All right, well, they're pulling troops off now. That's what's important. So it's going to get easier. I would really love to be able to grab up Messina before we finish up here. Oh, we get attacked right there. We could have been attacked with those troops. Everybody needs attack here. Everybody. All right, so everybody's going to go over there and attack, and we should be able to seize it with the amount of troops that we have right now. Yellow Army's just going to sit here for right now. We're going to bring these guys on over to here on this port. We'll wait to give them a front until they get over there. We did not win that attack there. That's unfortunate. All right, well, let's try again. Well, they're pretty weak right now. All right, let's just wait. Our organization needs to get up a bit before we launch any more attacks. We could always just wait till we get that better army over here as well. All right, so winning there. Don't have the divisions we need here. Let's go ahead and have, well, yeah, we just can't push forward much in a lot of these areas because we just don't have the divisions at the moment. Well, we're going to go ahead and attack across the river. We're already attacking across the river, so yeah, irrelevant. We'll send both these guys over there, actually. It's fine. We're going to grab that province up. This one will be open, but, you know, this division can go over there and cover it for us. And then let's go ahead and launch the attack immediately. And is there any other attacks that we can launch here? Not really. I mean, we could grab that province up, but with that tank. But let's just wait. We need to wait till we get the infantry over here anyways. And for some reason, everybody's not assigned to this front. I hate that I have to do this, but that's the only way to get it done. All right, so you guys are going to attack that, grab that province for us. We'll wait till they get there. Let's have you guys attack over that way. Looks like that should be a victory. We'll go and send across the river as well. And yeah, you guys, we don't have to attack across this river any longer because we now have tanks here. Where would be the win? Maybe there. Support. See how it goes. Grabbing that province. Infantry finally catching up to the front now, which is nice. Lost another division over here, and that's not surprising. Not at all surprising. I think we're going to lose all those. All the ones currently in the sea will probably die. We'll probably lose that division as well. Yeah, just extremely fucking frustrating at the moment, guys. Like, what are you guys doing? Like, come on over here if you're not already. We got 10 divisions assigned to there. Holy shit, Batman. What the fuck? The front disappeared. This is the shit I'm fucking talking about, man. The fronts just disappear, guys. It's just the way it is. Fronts disappear all the time. So I don't want my divisions to leave every time they disappear. Like, what is going on? Why are we're at war with them. Yeah, we're at war with them. And see, what happened was this went into Japanese hands. So that probably what caused the front to disappear, but it's just really fucking weird, man. All right. Guys, come back over here. I need 2 divisions here. And you guys, come on over here. Just stop, man. Stop the madness. I don't know how anybody could argue this is better. But whatever, you know. Everybody has their own personal feelings on the matter, but I just have to say I vehemently disagree, as I've made it clear. So we did win that attack here. We finally got the naval base built up to 2, so supply should be a little bit better, but God, we are probably losing a shit ton of men and equipment due to that. So, yeah, what are you going to do? There's not much. We do have a sandstorm over here. Let's go and attack again. Actually, we'll send 2 divisions over that way. Are they leaving or something? Oh, okay, here we go. Let's go and have them support, and then we're going to do the same thing over here. Actually, let's just support. We'll attack with 1 division, and then, yeah, we'll support with 2. All right, so that should be a victory. Should be able to get those 2 divisions cut off, and we'll get them destroyed. Look how many fucking divisions there are. These are all Italian and Russian divisions. That's a lot of them. All right, well, maybe we'll be able to get them sunk if they happen to go through the sea again. That'd be nice. So we have advanced. Let's go ahead and push forward here. Should be able to get a win there easy enough. You guys can attack as well if you ever get there in time. Did they pull troops off? Not really. I mean, they pulled some, but not as many as I was hoping. All right, well, let's just get the planning bonus up for the Yellow Army. That's helpful as well. Let's take a look at what's going on over here. We can now continue pushing forward. Let's go ahead and do that. We're going to advance over this way, see if we can't get behind all these divisions with that nice, fast, light tank here. In fact, we also need to move our Air Force now that I'm clicking on that. Let's have these guys march over here and start wrapping up territory this way. And then we'll just attack with the infantry division here. And I know he's not going to win, but that's fine. Attack over that way, and then let's attack over that way. Once again, that's not going to be a win, but this is about locking the troops down. And I don't really need... Yeah, we don't need all these divisions here. Let's have them go this way. I think this would be far better to have them on this side of things. We can attack there. It looks like that could be a victory. Not really, but we'll see what we can do when we get more divisions over there. We got troops coming now. Some infantry coming, finally. Okay, here we go. So this event was told... somebody had mentioned this in the comments. The partitioning of Germany. Our armies have defeated Germany and now have to decide what to do with the lands of their former enemies. So there's a lot of choices on what you can do here with Germany. So let's just go through them all. There's actually a lot more choices than he had stated. He told me there's 4. There actually looks like there's, what's this, 6? That's a lot. So we can split the country into Rhineland, North Germany, and Southern Germany, and Prussia. So basically completely partition it. Balkanize it, I suppose that's the word I'm looking for. So yeah, we can balkanize Germany. Do they become our puppet? They do. So if we did that, we'd make a really weak group of countries. All that are, I guess they're not weak, but they're not as strong as a united Germany. And they'd all be our puppet. We can occupy the Rhineland, break up the rest of Germany. Okay, so this would, I think, do the same thing, perhaps? Except for we take the Rhineland. Which is probably something we'd want to do. At the very least, we want to take Alsace-Lorraine. So, all right, let's take a look. A new German union. Huh. Wait a minute. I'm seeing removes puppet from German union. So this would not be a puppet, and I think he had stated that as well. Let me just make sure there's none of that other bullshit here, as far as them not being our puppets. That should really be in the description or something here. This requires you to look through this here in every little section of the event to make sure that that's not happening. Yeah, I'm not seeing it, guys. Yeah, I think they're all going to remain puppets. So yeah, new German Union. This would make a united Germany, but they would not be our puppet. They would be in our faction. All right, we don't want that one. Create a new German Union, but split off the Rhineland. So same thing. However, this would result in us getting the Rhineland. Move the border to the Rhine, create the German Union. Okay. Move the border to the Rhine. So that this one just give us Alsace-Lorraine? I think so. All right, well, I don't want to occupy it all. I mean, that's a lot that is worth it. And it looks like our war support did go back up, interestingly enough. Okay. But yeah, I mean, this is, we have the war support and stability to do that, but we're not going to do that. It'll make a whole lot of sense, I think, to completely occupy them. Instead, what I prefer to do is, I would like to have them be our puppet, but I would like to get the Rhineland. So I don't want to break them up. I think it's better to have a strong, united Germany. But yeah, if they're not our puppet, then that's not as good. That's not as good at all. All right, so, God. It's unfortunate you don't get the choice to just puppet Germany. All right, well, we might just break them up then. Germany is too much of a threat to allow them to remain united. We've seen that. This is the second time they've caused trouble in Europe. We're going to blame everything on Germany because that's very French. So, yeah, let's break them up. Let's balkanize Germany. I'm okay with that, I suppose. I prefer a stronger Germany, but if we can't make them our puppet, then, it is what it is. So, yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to break them up. We're going to occupy the Rhineland, though, because why not? I think we would have already automatically got Alsace-Lorraine. I'm not entirely sure how that works. Because, we'll just have to see. We'll see what happens here. I'm sure we're going to get, it says the Rhineland, so I'm assuming we're going to get some actual German provinces. So a loyal puppet in Prussia. New government in Berlin is firmly under control. Northeast Germany is now a loyal member of the International. Many Junker have found their just punishment in the People's Court. May their bodies now hanging from the trees and telegraph poles be a warning to all reactionaries. Okay, looks like they're going to do that with all of them. Actually, no, it's a little bit different. if you guys want to read them. All right, awesome. So we now have puppets all throughout this territory here, which is very nice. So we have a South German Union here, which is largely in Bavaria. We have the Prussian Republic. They've got, you know, central Germany here as well as all the eastern section here. And then we have the Union of Hanover. Haven't seen them on the map of Europe for a while. So yeah, pretty cool. I like it. We took a lot more land than I was expecting. Yeah, I guess this is all, yeah, I guess that makes sense that we'd take all that. That's all Rhineland. All right, so that's our borders, guys. It's, I don't know, I think they're nice looking borders. Yeah, I like it. All right, guys, so we're done with that. These guys are obviously not going to have any, you know, troops for us for some time. Well, it looks like they start out with divisions. 10 divisions, 6 divisions. Oh, that's awesome. I'm glad they give them some divisions so they can actually start helping out in the conflict. Then I think they're already in our war. Yeah, they're already in the war as well. All right, excellent. So I think that means that we no longer have to repair their shit. Yeah, well, it looks like we're still repairing some of, or we're building some of it up. Not entirely sure what's going on there. All right, awesome. So we now have 3 German puppets. Okay, let's go and attack over here. These guys should be able to get a nice win there. And push forward. And let's go ahead and grab that province with these light tanks. They'll be able to get it pretty easily. We're going to attack this way. I know it would make more sense to support that attack, but I want to make sure we stop them. Oh, I meant to do that the other way. Oh, okay, they're gone. Damn it. I stopped them and shit. I was all confused. Thought they were the ones attacking. All right, and then we will support that attack. I think it makes far more sense to go that way. We'll get those guys cut off. All right, let's push them forward with the tanks. Let's go and attack that way. Should be able to get a win there. Looks like it should be a win. And these tanks here are going to wrap up around this way to get this territory taken. And what we'll do is have these guys take those two so I don't have to mess with it, with the tanks. And is there any other units that can launch attacks? Not really. All right, you guys are going to come over here so that we can move these ones over there. And hopefully we grab that before anybody else comes. Medium tanks are pretty fast as well. Not as fast as light tanks, obviously. But all right, so let's go and attack with these guys. Let's send... Ooh. Let's just split the love up a little bit. Send the light... Because the light tanks are the fastest, obviously. So let's send them that way. And then the medium tanks, we'll have to send them over that way. And then with these guys, we'll just split them up down the middle by 7. Since it's a nice even 14 here. All right, excellent. So should get a nice win there. And let's take a look at the situation here in Africa. Can't see shit because of the goddamn dust storm, man. The dust storm is real. All right, those guys are not there yet. Looks like they did get bombed all along the way, so that's quite unfortunate. We didn't win here. We did win here. So we should be able to get those divisions destroyed. We didn't even need the regular army for that. So that's awesome. And let's take a look at how we're doing here. We got these units completely cut off, so that's great news. Looks like they're about to break out, though, so we're going to have to do something about that. I was going to send them up around that way, but that doesn't make any sense. Let's instead focus on getting these units destroyed here. And that guy's a little bit too weak to launch an attack at the moment. You guys can go that way. I'm actually fine with that. Let's instead attack over here. And see what else we can do across this front. Looking pretty good overall. Yeah, we're about to seize that. Hopefully we get... Nah, he's not going to get there in time. Okay, but it's fine. Oh, yeah, I completely forgot about this area. Yeah, alright, so we're going to have to attack across that river too. So the front's getting rather large. So I think it's about time to bring the Purple Army over here. And we're going to want the Purple Army to march up in the north. So let's get them moving now. I know that supply is going to become an issue, guys. There's really not much we can do about it. So I want them to cover this area here. And then let's have them invade this way. Alright, so they'll get over there. It's going to take them a little while. I'm just hoping supply doesn't get too bad because of that. We'll just have to see. Looks like we are losing there, so that's pretty bad. What we'll do is we'll send another division over that way to help them defend it. We are losing here, but that was expected. Remember, we're just cutting troops off right now. That's really the focus. Looks like we won there. Let's go into... no, I don't really care about them right now. Let's attack this way instead. Just continue... getting all these guys destroyed. Looks like we did win there. Currently not winning there, but we did win there. Let's go and get these light tanks, push them forward here. We're going to take, well, where would be the best location for us to advance? Let's advance right there. Maybe we can get there before those troops. We'll just have to see. We'll see what we can do. And is there any other areas where I'm supposed to be paying attention to? We lost so many divisions. Good God. Oh, Lord. Did this get fucked up again? It did, but they didn't disappear, so I suppose there's that. We're going to grab that and just... Good fucking night, man. Like, how can anybody argue this is better? I'm just so confused at why anybody would think that this is a good design. Sorry for repeating myself, guys, but like, this is the perfect example. This situation here, we have been here forever trying to wipe up this little bit of land because of our troops keep leaving here. So for me, this is the perfect example of why it's terrible design. Alright, so we'll bring this guy over here, and hopefully he'll stop deleting our damn line. Probably not. I think I'm being too damn hopeful. Yeah, it deletes the line and then they leave. That's awesome. Alright, so we really just need to march towards Casablanca here with this division, with these armies. So let's just put them on this front. They won't be in the far southern region here. I don't think it's necessary. Alright, so we'll bring them over here. They'll be able to help us. We're about to get those divisions cut off, and things will be good. We could give them a bit of close air support as well, because I don't think they have a lot. We could give them a lot more planes, period, actually. Do we need to move our planes forward here? We do. Tempted to give them control of it to the AI, but then every time I think about it, then I'm like, no, that would be stupid. Don't do that. Let's move these guys over here, get them into the Baltic states. I think that's why we're having some issues here, because we're not currently in the Baltic states. We're not really got our plane support in there, and that'll put us at... Oh, looks like I moved a naval bomber. My bad. I meant to leave this naval bomber here. We actually should probably get some fighter support here, because clearly we're having issues. In fact, let's move that naval bomber over here to cover right there. And we'll go ahead and do more ground crews there as well. And then let's get some fighters going here. We should have some fighters somewhere. All right, looks like we'll have to use fighter ones. We'll get these fighters over here helping out our bombers, because I'm sure we're taking some casualties there, because it looks like the Russians have planes, or somebody has planes there. So we'll bring those guys in. Do we have enough planes to bring some over here? I know we have a lot focusing on Italy right now, and that's probably for the good. You know what? It's fine. It looks like we have some support from our allies, so I'm okay with that the way it is. Let's go and attack over this way, see if we can't cut those troops off. Too many fronts to really micromanage this shit right now, but it is what it is. Like I said, I'd rather micromanage it myself and not be as efficient as we could be than let the AI control it and then be really inefficient. The AI is so fucking garbage, man. It's so bad. Alright, let's go and attack over that way. Should be able to get them destroyed now. Though it's not wiping them out because they're backing up there. I thought we had cut them off, but yeah, I had completely forgot that we had the Belarusians in here. Yeah, so it is what it is. So you guys attack over that way. Try and get these guys wiped out. Looks like we might not have the divisions necessary to get this done. And this guy here is... he's going to be cut off, so it's kind of irrelevant. Let's go ahead and send these tanks in here. Well, let's go ahead and send them up here anyway. And then you guys can attack there. Having some difficulty here getting these divisions wiped out. But hopefully should get it done soon. I don't know what you guys are doing. Looks like they're not currently on this front, so let's go ahead and make that. We'll change that. And let's take Riga. Make sure that we completely cut off this division here and anybody else that might be there. I don't think there's anybody else there. Still waiting on blue armies to come up. Purple armies coming up as well. So yeah, it's just gonna take a little while. Just got to be patient. Now we are actually winning that, so that's awesome. But yeah, the situation here is a bit different than I was thinking, because yeah, I didn't know that the Belarusians were in there, so it's not quite as clear as it was. In fact, I don't even think we should push forward anymore. I'm kind of the mind, except for like in wide open spots like right there, I'm kind of the mind to like, let's just wait for the Purple Army to get over here so that we can strengthen the front, because I'm starting to see there's some issues there. So let's not get in trouble here. We're still training these guys up. Let's take a look. Here we did destroy, or we got these guys cut off, so we can now destroy them. Let's go ahead and make that happen. And we got our other troops over here as well, so we should start being able to push the front forward. But let's just wait until we get all of them, because the infantry are lagging behind us as usual. They just don't have the speed to keep up with those fast-ass tanks. Still winning here. I almost want to pull back here. Oh, it doesn't matter anyway. There's only one division. I was going to say pull it back and cut them off so we can, you know, actually destroy the units. But yeah, it doesn't make any sense to do that. So let's just see what happens if I attack with all of our divisions right here. Like if they just all attack, can they get a win? Even then they can't get a win. How many fucking divisions are here? Looks like they have 8 and 17 in reserve. Holy shit. Wow. Okay, just stop that. I can see why they're not winning. I don't know why we can't see the troops, but I can see why they're not winning there. Yeah, there are a lot of divisions over there. I know those aren't all Italian divisions, of course. Some of those are other people's, some of their allies. All right, so these guys are cut off. Let's get them destroyed. And we could keep on advancing, but I think the tank's just going to get himself cut off if we advance any further. Let's just wait. We're still waiting on the Purple Army. They're pretty fast, so they should be over here soon. And you know what? I kind of feel like let's... Oh, I'd love to get these guys cut off. That'd be nice. All right, we'll go ahead and attempt that real quick. I don't know where you guys... Well, you know what? Stop moving, guys. Support that attack. Come back here, please. Or just take that. That's fine. Let's see if we can't get a win there. I'm going to try to. Looks like these divisions here are attempting to move there. How about... Can we beat them? Yeah, we could probably beat them. All right, we'll just have this guy stay here. All right, excellent. So it's looking all right, guys. We're doing what we can. Oh, hold up. Something happened. Lithuania has been defeated. Okay, are we going to have, like, separate peace treaties for all these? I don't know. Let's end our turn here. Looks like that's all there was to do. We're done. When the event pops up, we will puppet them. Yeah, that's nice. I'm actually absolutely fine with the way that happened. All right, so that does allow us to change up these fronts now. In fact, it is actually the end of the episode. So it's quite unfortunate, but it is the end, guys. Let me just take a look at the situation here. Oh, it's so fucking... I'm not liking what's been going on over here. We lost half our army over here because of those, because of our troops moving through the seas. So quite frustrating. Quite frustrating indeed. Still defending there effectively. Looks like they're about to go over there. See, if they went from here to here, they would have made it. Now that's something I would have done maybe from this port to this port or something like that. It's because they wanted to go from here to here, which I never told them to do. I would have never wanted them over there because that front right now already has too many divisions for us to supply. So yeah, that's I like being in control of my troops. I don't think I'm asking for too much to have full control over the divisions. And I'm going to bring it up every single time I go over there. I'm going to bitch about it. Bitch and moan like a little baby. All right, so that is the end of the episode, guys. We'll get the Purple Army and Blue Army resituated on the next episode. Blue Army will be tasked to take out Belarusia, while the Purple Army will be tasked to taking out... What are these guys called? They're not Livonian. They're United Baltic Duchy. That's what they're called here in the mod. So yeah, they'll be tasked to take out the United Baltic Duchy. And then we'll be invading the Russians. Although, God, we got Ukraine too, don't we? I think Ukraine's currently at war with us as well. All right. We're probably going to need another division over here. Another army, excuse me. Another division ain't going to do shit. We could bring the Red Army. Maybe we'll have Italy wrapped up by that point, though, and we'll be able to bring, you know, that army. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see, guys. We will see, because we have 2 armies here in Italy, so... And we're advancing very rapidly up in the southern territory. They're going to have to pull troops off if they want to stop us here. There's no way they're going to stop us. I don't see it happening. So if you enjoyed this episode, make sure you leave that like, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of our content. Leave a comment. I love talking to you guys, read and reply to all comments. And thanks for watching, guys.